Hello out there in YouTube land. This is Patrick once again coming to you live or pre-recorded from the beautiful city of Athens, Georgia. Just want to talk to you about a couple things. We'll talk about some tobacco products and we'll start with my experience when I got to meet Mr. Willie Nelson. Um, January 21st, 2010. Willie Nelson came to the Classic Center here in Athens, and it was pretty good. I don't know if you saw the ticket, but every ticket was $45 for the whole show. I wasn't quick enough, so I couldn't get front row, but we're about 13 or 14 rows back from the front, so we still got a pretty good show out of it. And I have to say, for someone his age, he has it. I mean, he was pumping his guitar for the whole hour and a half. It was a good hour and a half. He was playing music, but that was on a Thursday night. The day before, the Wednesday, I got online and decided to check, see where he was coming from before he came here, and the website said that he was not playing anywhere on Wednesday. So I got to thinking, what are the odds he might already be here in Athens? So I about 7:30, me and my brother and my girlfriend, we got in the car and headed downtown because there's a few kind of upscale hotels downtown Athens. First, we checked the back of the Classic Center because they have a pretty big loading dock. We checked that out. It wasn't there. We checked the Holiday Inn and the Hilton, but there's no sign of his bus. I knew what his bus looked like because I looked for pictures online, and so I was about to give up hope, and my girlfriend said, "Well, why don't you go check out the Hotel Indigo?" And the Hotel Indigo is pretty new. It's fancy spancy. It's real expensive. So I figured, hey, why not? Got nothing else to do. So we go down the side street and we start to turn where we'd be going behind so we could see inside the parking garage. And as soon as we turn, my girlfriend's like, there it is. And sure enough, Willie Nelson's whole his whole caravan was there, including this big ass bus, which is a big ass bus. But so we come around and I pull into the parking deck, and I pull up like a foot, 2 feet behind this bus, and my girlfriend and brother's like, just leave, we might get in trouble. I'm thinking, what the hell's going to happen? Somebody's going to tell us to leave, big deal. I might as well take the chance. And so I got out of the car and I walked up and I figured, if I'm going to take pictures of the man's bus, I'm going to at least try to ask for permission so I don't get in trouble. So I go and I knocked on the door pretty loud, and about 2, 3 minutes went by, and the door started to open, and I peeked around the door, and there's Willie Nelson peeking around back around the door at me, and I'm just like, I literally said, "Holy shit, you're Willie Nelson," and he was like, "How you doing, son?" And I was just like, "Great. Well, I brought this CD. Could you sign it for me?" So on my Willie Nelson Songs album, I got his autograph, and I got a handshake, and I got a whiff of some pretty good smelling chronic. But no, that was just wanted to share that was kick-ass experience. Meet Willie Nelson. It's like a once in a life. At this point, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity, it seems. But on to the next subject. We'll talk about tobacco now. And first off, I do not support or encourage anybody under the age of 18 or 19 in some areas to smoke cigarettes. But then again, I can't tell you not to because I smoke and use tobacco. But my advice, I love them, is Camel menthol cigarettes. These new packs they came out with a few months ago, it's obviously different from the usual Camel cigarette packs. Just typical cigarette. I don't smoke 100s. I don't like it. I don't like light cigarettes either. I kind of look at light cigarettes the same way as I look at light beer. I mean, if you're going to drink light beer, you might as well be drinking water. Um, but no, these are pretty cool. A couple of years ago, Camel came out with the Crush cigarettes, which is basically a plain cigarette. And if you decide you're in the mood or you have a friend that smokes menthol, you just give it to them and they can snap this capsule in the filter and got a menthol cigarette. And these new Camel menthols, it has the little filter. I don't know if you can hear it. Let me find it. right there, and you can just pop it and kind of rub it in, and you got extra menthol. I'm not gonna light this up. I don't like smoking indoors. It just feels too claustrophobic for me. I always smoke outdoors. But yeah, I love menthol cigarettes. I don't like plain cigarettes or light cigarettes. I don't like 100s either. It's too much for me. But those could get pretty expensive. Now I'm on the Camel mailing list, and I have never gotten coupons for cigarettes. But what I have gotten a ton of coupons is for the Camel Snus. Couldn't show you what one looks like because I'm all out, but these little tins they come in are pretty cool. You know, you can put rubber bands, thumbtacks, whatever in it. Just collect them. They're just little tins. At most convenience stores, I noticed they have little refrigerators that they keep them in. They're served cold. And this is the frost flavor is pretty good. Now how it works is I got one of these. I'll show you a skull pouch. The Camel Snus pack is white, and it's about this, the half the size of a skull pouch. But how it works is you stick it up here in your lip, and you just sit there on your gum, and you start to feel. I feel a burn, and I guess you get your nicotine fix, but it doesn't usually work for me. But I mean, you get a ton of coupons from Camel for them, and like every other coupon is for a free pack, so it's free. I'm not gonna complain. But when I can afford it, when I can't afford my cigarettes, but I can afford something else, I get the Skull wintergreen pouches. Um, Comes in a plastic can, metal top. The pouch is yay big. Just to give you an idea, I will put it next to my Bic lighter. It's pretty big. It's pretty thick. Um, Now this, you stick it down in here, wherever you want to put it, and you really feel it with these. Has a great taste. It doesn't kill your breath like cigarettes, but I tell you, cigarettes are addicting. I mean, if I go 12 hours without one, I start getting jittery, feeling sluggish, and cigarettes are it's a hard addiction to kick. I mean, basically, so that's what I'm saying. If you're not smoking, don't start. But yeah, that's all I got to say for now. But I'll have another one of these up in a day or two. Leave your comments. Any questions or any topics you want me to talk about. I like to share my opinion on pretty much anything. So just let me know what you want to hear, and send the videos to your friends, and so on and so on. Get the thing going. Have a good one.